Hey everyone, and welcome. Today, we're going to cut right through all the hype and all the noise around artificial intelligence. Forget the confusing stuff. We're going to build a really clear, straightforward guide on how you can actually start making money with AI, not just in theory, but right now and looking ahead to 2025.
It really feels like we're living in a new kind of gold rush. The explosion of AI has created this massive, historic moment. It's filled with just incredible opportunities. But just like any gold rush, it's also got its fair share of risks and, frankly, a lot of bad information. So the real question is, are you ready to go out there and stake your claim?
And if you're wondering just how big this gold rush is, well, take a look at this number. This comes from a huge report by PwC. They project that AI is going to add, get this, $15.7 trillion to the global economy by 2030. This isn't just some passing trend, it's a complete reshaping of how money is made.
Okay, so to really make it in this new AI gold rush, the first thing you have to do is learn how to separate the hype, all those get-rich-quick schemes, from the real strategies that are actually working for people today.
I'm sure you've seen it all over social media, right? Make $2,000 a day with this one simple AI trick. But the reality is actually way more powerful, and it's much more sustainable. The true power of AI isn't some magic money button. It's about using these incredible tools to automate your tedious tasks, to make yourself ridiculously efficient, and to scale up your work, or your business, in ways that were literally impossible just a couple of years ago.
During the original gold rush, some of the richest people weren't the ones digging for gold. Nope. They were the ones selling the shovels, the pickaxes, the blue jeans. And that exact same idea gives us our very first strategy for profiting from AI.
So, what does that mean today?
Well, this strategy is all about investing in the companies that are building the core AI technology. You're basically profiting from the shovel makers of our time, not just from using the tools they build. And you've got two main ways you can do this. First, you can buy direct stocks in the giants. We're talking about companies like NVIDIA, who makes the essential chips that power AI, or Microsoft, a huge backer of OpenAI. Now that's a high-risk, high-reward play. The second option, which is more diversified, is through ETFs, or exchange-traded funds. Just think of these like baskets that hold stocks from tons of different AI companies, which spreads out your risk across the whole industry.
All right, so if investing is like selling the shovels, our second strategy is all about grabbing your own digital pickaxe and mining for that gold yourself. This is the hands-on approach. This is about using that explosion of new AI tools to create things, products and services that people will actually pay for.
For most creators, the place to start is with text. I mean, the ability to generate really good written content in just a few seconds has been an absolute game changer for marketers, for business owners, for just about everyone. Think about it. Tools like ChatGPT, Jasper, or Copy.ai, it's like having a whole team of copywriters just on standby 24/7. They can whip up blog post ideas, marketing emails, social media updates, and product descriptions, which frees you up to think about the bigger picture, about the strategy. So once you have the words, you need the visuals. And this area, wow, the design world has been totally flipped on its head. You do not need to be a professional graphic designer anymore to create incredible images for your brand.
With a platform like Midjourney or DALL-E, you can literally just type a simple phrase, something like, a photorealistic picture of an astronaut riding a horse on Mars, and in seconds, you get a pro-level image. People are already using these to make logos, social media graphics, and even create entire pieces of digital art for their clients. It's wild. And the revolution just keeps going, right into video and audio. Now, this might be the most mind-bending category of all. We're talking about tasks that used to take super expensive gear and hours of boring work, and now they're becoming automated. These tools just change everything about how you create. With Synthesia or Hagen, you can make entire training videos with an AI avatar, so you never even have to be on camera. A tool like Descript lets you edit a video just by editing a text document, and 11 Labs can clone your own voice to create audiobooks or run an automated customer service line. Insane.
And finally, you can take all these things you've created and wrap them up in this powerful layer of automation. These are the tools that do the heavy lifting of building your online presence
and connecting all the dots of your business so everything works together.
This is where you save a massive amount of time. A tool like Durable can build an entire business website in less than a minute. And these workflow automators like N8N or project managers like ClickUp AI, they can handle your lead generation, your task assignments, your scheduling, saving entrepreneurs, according to one study, about 10 to 20 hours every single week.
Okay, so you've used the tools, you've mined your digital gold, you have the article, the logo, the video. Now, we get to the most important question. Where do you sell it? Let's talk about how you get paid. Because, let's be honest, making great content is only half the battle, right? You need a marketplace. You need a way to turn all that effort into actual income. So, let's look at the two giants here. YouTube is often called the king of monetization because it gives you a few different ways to earn, like with ads and channel memberships, and it really rewards longer, deeper content. Facebook, on the other hand, is playing catch-up. It lets you monetize more types of content, like Reels and Stories, but a lot of creators say the income can be a bit more of a roller coaster, less predictable than on YouTube. And hey, don't just limit yourself to social media. You could build an affiliate marketing site where AI helps you write all the product reviews. You could develop and sell custom AI chatbots to local businesses. You can offer your services as a freelancer, just supercharged with AI. Or you could package up everything you know into an online course, an info product, and sell it on a platform like Hotmart, which connects you to a huge global market. All right, for our last section, let's zoom out a bit. This whole AI gold rush, it isn't just about new apps or new business ideas. It's about a deep, fundamental shift in the job market itself and what skills you're going to need to succeed in the future. Adaptation is the name of the game. This chart from the World Economic Forum, it tells the story perfectly. On one hand, you have about 83 million jobs that are mostly repetitive tasks. Think cashiers, data entry, that are at risk of disappearing. But on the other hand, millions of new jobs for AI specialists and data analysts are popping up. The takeaway here is crystal clear. The future belongs to the people who are willing to learn new things. I want to leave you with this really powerful quote from an educator named David Rodriguez. He said, "Artificial intelligence is a species. It's not a trend." Think about that. That really captures just how big this is. We're not just dealing with a new app on our phones, we're dealing with a whole new kind of intelligence that is going to be woven into our lives forever. So the AI revolution isn't coming, it's here. It's happening right now. The tools are available, the opportunities are everywhere, and the ground is shifting right under our feet. The only question left is, how are you going to be a part of it? Thanks for tuning in.